test it's ever faced. From the moment I open the box, all the way to dropping it straight into a bucket of water will it survive. I'll test every nozzle, wash down an entire car, clean an engine bay, and then take this machine way beyond what the manufacturer intended. So, if you've been wondering whether a cordless pressure washer is worth your money, this is the real-life test you've been waiting for. But before we push this machine to the limit, let's see what actually comes inside the box. The manual. Basic black and white, but packed with everything you need. It shows all the parts inside the box, and even some do's and don'ts. The first battery is labeled 48 volts. At first glance, it looks normal. Clipper, charging port, but no voltage display. But here's where it gets unusual. The second battery says 21 volts. Same size, same look. Completely different numbers. Don't worry, we'll test them later, and the results might surprise you. This inlet pipe feels a bit too soft, and honestly, I'm not sure. Will it survive the suction test? And here's the bucket filter, nice and compact. They even packed in a dedicated battery charger. Here's the foam container with its own nozzle on the lid. This is the extension rod, and look at that brass nozzle mount for all the nozzles. As its star of the kit, the MDHL washer gun, press here for action, battery clicks right in below. Here's the inlet hose connector, quick and easy to attach. This is the fan nozzle, water shoots out right here, and that's the back. Here's the jet nozzle. This one's made for blasting off hardened dirt and tough grime. And here's a bonus piece. Alright, that's all the parts out of the box. Now before we start assembling, the guide says we need to fully charge the batteries. After about 2 hours, it finally lights up green, which means we're ready to move forward. Now let's test them out. Both look the same, but check the labels. One says 21 volts. Let's see if that's true. Multimeter on, and we're reading 20.3 volts at full charge. Now for the one labeled 48 volts. Probes on, and look at that, just 20.3 volts. Same as the first one, so that big 48 volt label, totally fake. Assembly starts here. I'm fixing the rod first. Follow exactly the way I'm doing it, or else the machine won't work at all. This thing is acting like a mini life jacket, but with a little patience, it'll sink and be ready for the nozzles test. Without a nozzle, the spray is pretty wild, but wait until you see what happens when I clip one on. Jet spray nozzle, let's see. Now the fan nozzle. Here comes the big moment, the full car wash test. This is where we'll see if this cheap little pressure washer can actually handle a real job without stalling, melting, or giving up halfway. I've got both batteries ready, but the challenge is, can one battery finish this small car on its own? And to make it even tougher, we're testing water usage too. I've got this 20-liter bucket filled up, and I want to see if it's enough for the entire wash. No extra water, no backup, just one bucket, one battery, and one very dirty car. Jet nozzle first. Can it blast off the dirt? Not bad for the jet nozzle. But, will this water finish the car? Foam time. Wait, there's still water left. Let's see what the fan nozzle can really do. Wait, all that cleaning with just one 20-liter bucket? The finish is so spotless it looks like it just rolled out of a dealership. And here's the crazy part. No scrubbing, no wiping, zero effort. The washer ran the whole job without a single hiccup. No overheating, no breakdowns. All done on one battery, no recharge needed. Now time to check the battery. From 20.3 volts down to 19.78 after washing the whole car. Impressive efficiency. This is the same battery that just finished the car. Still going strong. Now let's see if it can handle the dirtiest part, the engine bay. One more full bucket of water, and we're ready to put this washer to the ultimate test. See this jet nozzle? It targets dirt, not your engine wiring. But isn't that exactly where most guns cause trouble? From top to bottom, less than 30 minutes, deep engine wash done, battery back in, and look, machine still running strong. They say engine wash is risky. Watch this. Smooth idle, no check lights. And this cheap little washer? It cleans better than those bulky industrial ones. It outperformed the big guns, but then, silence, no power. Quick multimeter check, 15.47 volts. That's the cutoff. Pretty solid after washing both the car and the engine back to back. All right, battery's charged. Let's see what happens when this thing goes underwater. First, proof it's working. See? Perfectly fine. Now, no turning back. 3, 2, 1. And it's gone. Dead, completely dead. Shake it out, maybe? Wow, look at that water just pouring out of the battery. Nope, not coming back. Maybe it's the battery. Let's try the other one and see. And yes, it's alive again. One battery destroyed, but the machine still kicking.